listeners.
Chatty Chappies.
Here we are again.
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Brian and Andrew on
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Thank you for turning on Chatty Chappies.
Your dad taught you mechanics, as my dad taught me mechanics. And even though he'd been an aircraft engineer, he had joined the Navy and worked on aircraft when they still had, piston engines.
Yeah.
And but big piston engines, the Merlin engine of the Spitfire, or Seafire as the Navy called it. Then the Griffin engine, which, these big V12 engines.
And these big Navy boats that Father was in, the cylinders were probably taller than him.
Big diesel engines.
Yeah.
The interesting one, right, was the railway engine, the loco known as the Deltic.
Okay.
Famous Deltic engine. It takes its name from the Greek letter delta.
Okay, which is the fourth letter?
You had it had a triangular piston setup.
Right.
But the pistons pressed against each other to form the compression.
Okay.
Okay. I might have to draw a diagram of this and get you to upload it so we know.
Okay.
So you had
opposite sides.
two pistons going. There was the chambers formed a triangle.
Yep.
You had two pistons going in towards each other, creating the compression. You had two pistons going down that way and two pistons going up that way.
Okay.
So,
And all that would give a circular motion.
Yeah.
Which would then drive out onto the drive shaft.
Yeah. So, whereas in a up and down or a V setup, the piston, the compression is against the cylinder head.
Yes.
Yeah. This compression was the two pistons closing.
Yep.
Again towards each other that caused the compression.
Yeah.
Yeah. But far too big a setup for an engine.
Yeah. Imagine one of these in a car.
Oh.
With big wheels.
Yeah. Although I think there's a couple of cars that have been built. I think there's somebody somewhere in the country has got an old 1930 style Bentley and has put a Spitfire engine into it. So I'd put a Merlin
aircraft
engine into it.
Not the Triumph Spitfire.
Not the Triumph Spitfire. The Supermarine Spitfire engine into it, and I would rather think that you will hear that coming down the road.
I would have thought so. Yeah.
I hate to think what mileage you get, miles per gallon you get out of it, but yeah. So jobs you did on the car.
Okay, right. Right. So, jobs within the car. Brakes, cylinders.
No, brakes.
Bleeding brakes, discs, back plates on the axle.
You had to get your mate or somebody to sit in the car and press the pedal.
Oh yeah.
And they still do probably.
I do remember going to a garage to get a back plate or two back plates for the Renault 12.
Yeah. And
I said to him, look, now you've got to make sure this is the right back plates, because as soon as I start this job, I've got to finish it because I need it to get to work.
Aye.
So I came home with the plates and it was the wrong ones.
It was the wrong ones.
But I didn't know until I stripped down the axles.
But this was the annoying thing about cars.
Yeah.
That you couldn't just say, can I have the back plate for a Renault 12?
No.
Which model?
Yeah.
Which series?
Yeah.
Which, they changed, the manufacturers changed suppliers and designs.
Yes.
So you could have two models of the same car,
Yep.
produced in presumably the same year,
Yeah.
registered, a month apart,
Yeah.
but requiring completely different.
It's the same with window wipers, isn't
Oh,
it? Oh,
windshield wipers, remember?
yeah. There's a German company now that they sell you the window wiper. You can get them from online,
Okay.
and they send you the window wiper, and it's on the arm,
Yeah.
and there's like 6 different pieces, so that it can be used just about in any car, and you just pick the piece that you need for your
Yeah.
car to click it onto the arm.
Yeah. Aye. It's
Yeah.
very,
Strange.
and you often think to yourself, well, why don't you all just use
Yeah.
the one?
Let's have uniformity. Yeah.
It was light bulbs.
Oh yes.
I remember going, yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear, light bulbs.
And as late as 20 years ago, I had a Vauxhall Zafira,
Mm-hmm.
the little people carrier that
Yeah.
Vauxhall made.
Yeah, I know the one.
And I can't just remember now off the top of my head what it was, but changing the front lights
Mm-hmm.
was horrendous.
Did you have to go into the
It-
underneath the wheel arch?
Well, yes. I can't remember what it exactly was, but it was an impossible.
Something weird. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the same with,
Because the splash guards, which
Yeah.
protect the engine
yeah,
from the road mess, will be in front of where the light would be
it was
connecting
yeah,
to. Oh,
it was
yeah.
in the end, it was simpler for me, and this is where
Yep.
you end up giving up on
Just change your car.
not quite, but just going down to
Yeah.
a supplier,
Mm-hmm.
and asking them, can you just fit that for you? I'm needing 2 headlight bulbs, or
Yeah.
can you just fit them? Aye, no problem. And I think back 20 years ago it cost a £5 or something,
Yeah.
but it was simpler to just get them to do it
Yeah.
because they were doing it all the time.
Do it all the time.
Aye.
They'd have the tools.
Yeah.
They can jack it up if need be. And of course, it's gone even further now, isn't it? That you open the bonnet of a car and you close it again.
Yeah. There's just a plastic.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, you opened the bonnet of the car, you actually showed off the engine.
Yes.
You would see
Yeah.
blokes standing round it,
Clean the
looking.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas now there's a sort of plastic.
Yeah. Do not go beyond this point.
Yeah.
Plastic.
That just hides the whole.
And
covers
underneath
all-
as well,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
got plastic, to
Yeah.
splash guard or
Mhm.
or so in case you bump on something. Yeah. So you can get access to it.
Oil changes.
Oil changes.
There's
Yeah.
another one that we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It was disposing of the oil,
Mm-hmm.
trying to catch the oil in a container.
Yes.
Because your mum used to get upset with you if you used the
The basin. Aye.
the basin,
Aye.
took the basin out the sink and
Yeah.
went and emptied the oil in. And yet the basin was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the full volume. Yeah.
Aye.
And low enough to get underneath.
Yeah.
So what?
And then
Can you
change
think
the
of
oil.
any jobs that you really struggled with?
Well, over the years I did a couple of cylinder head gaskets
Oh, you too, right?
on my Renault 9 that I had about
Yeah.
30 years ago. I did a cylinder head gasket on it. I did a cylinder head gasket on my Nissan Bluebird about
Right.
25 years ago.
You'd have a bit more room in that one
Aye.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timing belt change at the same time.
Oh, right. Timing belt change. Good on you. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you had to be absolutely
Mm-hmm.
spot on with a timing belt.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
And did you use a light?
Strobe, the
Yeah.
timing light.
Timing
yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to have to sit and look for
Oh, the
top
things.
dead centre.
The things we did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoyable time.
And nowadays, I'm assuming it's all plug and play stuff.
Well, an engine still has, a mechanical
Oh,
engine,
yeah.
a petrol engine, diesel engine.
Still has to be lined up, yeah.
It still has to fire on exactly you still have to know top dead centre and,
Yeah.
but the engines are built in such, super clean
Yeah.
compared to when you and I were struggling.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes even swearing under cars. Yes.
But a real sense of achievement when the job's
when it
done.
came out,
Yeah.
you'd had the engine in bits,
Aye.
you'd put it back together, you'd
And it fired
wired
up.
up the battery,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it fired, and especially if it fired first time.
Yeah, that was lovely, yeah. Worth the effort, yeah. Aye, happy days, eh?
Happy days,
Oh,
days.
Right, so could we ask them again? Favourite car,
Photos,
photos, comments?
Pictures, journeys that
Yeah.
you've gone and
Yeah. Or the car that you liked but never had, yeah?
yeah. Great stuff.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
You were listening to another program of Chatty Chappies.